So this should be the second clip of the emanual video, or the manual of unconventional warfare, psychological warfare manual, because I have 3. Now, the MAFA 21 documentary proves my point about eugenics, but just like with every other organization, they don't go into it in the depth that I do. They don't make the connections that I do. They don't have the number of valid sources that I have. So I've not only demonstrated my superiority with martial arts, but also with my presentation of the New World Order. I've covered it better than anyone ever has, ever. Okay, now, when you look at the Top Martial Artist Challenge, now I went out of my way to have $3,000, $2,500, and $500. Okay, so there you go. Of course, for those of you plotting to steal, I'm going to spend from this 500 pile. It's going to take it down. And the day of the match, the next match, I will go to the bank and I will, replace the money that I spent. Therefore, if they try to rob me, they don't get as much money. Just a little, one of many security measures, if you will. Now, when you look at fascism versus communism, republicanism versus liberalism, Democrats, both of them believe in the merger between government and big business. That is their actual philosophy, and we see it time and time again. It's basically a meritocracy versus a bankocracy, or a bunch of rich people in secret societies, in a fascist government, or a bunch of, to call them the shots, or a bunch of quote-unquote people with perceived merit in secret societies, in key positions in a communist system. So the Hegelian in between, there's no meeting halfway between the merger of the private sector, the big business, and the government. So that's going to happen in the New World Order if they're successful. Now, as you have seen in part 1, the psychological warfare proves that there's a war being waged on TIs, and for them to not want to defend themselves by any means necessary is rather disheartening, rather saddening. Okay, so also when you think about it, your government is not prepared to take me on. I present the best. I'm the best at whatever I put my mind to. Okay, I presented the best argument for the New World Order. I've exposed gang stalking better than anyone else. I've exposed psychiatry and what they're doing better than anyone else. Okay, everything I've put my heart to, I've done better than everyone else. So they can hide from my Top Martial Arts Challenge for the rest of my life. But if I was to be provoked to go to war with them, there's no hiding when I bring it to you. There is just death. Dead military left, right, left bitches. Dead piggies. Dead mental health sissies. Dead secret society cowards. Dead LGBT traitors to God. Dead feminists. Dead eugenicists. Dead Zionazi cowards. So how irresponsible is it for them to do what they're doing, knowing that I do things better than anyone else when I put my mind to it? So imagine if I put my mind to waging war against the New World Order in a very violent and direct fashion. There is no hiding. There is only death, destruction, and a bunch of feeble-minded, poisonous slime cowards being conquered by a transcendent hero. You fucking pussies. So, aren't we all glad that I am not blowing shit up, that I'm not cutting heads off, that I'm not shooting people in the fucking face, that I'm not bludgeoning motherfuckers, that I'm not poisoning water supplies? Aren't we all glad that I have not chosen to partake, to start a campaign of unconventional warfare against the oppressors? Because if I did, there would be no hiding. So, with that being said, why then are they playing this game where they put all of your lives at risk? You are the collateral damage. You are the, You would be the collateral damage, rather. And they don't care about you. While they're waging war against me, the most dangerous man in this country, on record, they don't care what happens to any of you. To even compare other men to me, you have to consider their organization. On my own 10 toes, I am the most dangerous man in this motherfucker. I am the most effective debater. I have the most effective series of videos exposing the New World Order, gang stalking, psychiatry, and spiritual bottom-feeding fucking filth. This does not escape the most insightful minds who are aware of this. But you will see a bunch of bootlicking cowards pretending it's not the case. You'll see a bunch of ignorant sons of bitches acting like that couldn't be the case. You're a bunch of fucking pussies. Money talks, $3,000 fucking dollars screams. It screams that I could fucking kill every last one of them if I put my mind to it and meticulously planned for it. Fucking cowards. Fools. Incompetent, insolent dogs. God chose me to be the superior being on this fucking planet. And using your own scale, you should have fallen in line. All you Masonic motherfuckers. All you pussy-ass motherfuckers. I am a god compared to you cowards. And if you were being honest with yourselves, you would admit that as well. But your complexes will always prevent you from coming to that blatantly obvious fucking conclusion. You are cowards. Your argument is frivolous at best. What you're doing is egregious, dishonorable, and ignoble. Your facetious trolling means nothing. The pertinent facts remain. And they are more than just indicative of my transcendence and my superiority and the fact that I'm closer to God than all of you put together. Look at you. Cowards that hide. Pretending that you are fucking somewhere near my equal when you are lowly, poisonous slime. So, what everyone who's a victim of gang stalking or who wants to be in the know needs to know is things such as these, the side effects of psych meds, and they're killing 500,000 people a year. You need to know the statistics of stalking, you know, the 3.4 million people who are stalked every year. That comes in handy. And when you go to the page that talks about, you know, that 38% approximately is group stalking. And From Psyop to Mind War by Michael Aquino. And when you look at it, that proves that the Satanists are involved in the psych ops historically, and they still are. I don't think I need to round them up and force them to confess for you to understand that. This is what I've read, you know, recently in the video I just made, about 30 minutes, you know, and notice the psychological operations, okay, part of it. Okay, you need to go to page 169 to 176 or whatever it was and read this. And to understand the philosophies behind it and how they allow for spiritual bottom feeding, you read this. Okay, and then you look at my videos, of course, and you look at who I've crossed out, who I've labeled spiritual bottom feeders. All right, now I've been waiting several days to say this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Okay, I'm Emanuel Manuela. I've got the manual, bitch. I've got it. I got the manual, you motherfuckers. I don't want to hear no sissy ninny fucking crying. I don't want to hear no whining. I've got the manual. I'm right. I've got the manual. They're doing this by the book. I'm just doing my job. Oh, come on, man. I'm just doing my job. Much of I'm just doing my job, motherfuckers, okay? I can't even say it like I was saying before. You had to be there, I guess. Anyway. So, when you look at it, they know. Okay, in the thing, you see the other video, in the chapter 9 or whatever it was, it talks about trying to minimize reprisals. Okay? Minimize reprisals against civilian collaborators for their participation or for their favorable behavior, their favorable activities, their favorable sentiments toward the enemy force. You know, for example, their proxy army, their guerrilla army, and their auxiliaries, convincing certain civilian populations to be favorable, and then the people they're fighting against notice that, and they're like, hey, you like them motherfuckers? I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass, you fucking traitor, siding with the Yanks. You know, like that. So they know that there's a good chance that people like me, it's the natural or the normal reaction to unconventional warfare or psychological operations is to want to conduct reprisals against the aggressors, the perpetrators, the scum. Now, all jokes aside, I have definitively proven that this is what they do. I have definitively proven why they do what they do. You know? I mean, just short of having one of them with a gun to their head, say, tell them, talk, you know, having a fucking general in the army, you know, or a colonel in the psychological operations unit, you know, kidnapped, fucking forced to talk. I mean, you know, I don't see how I could possibly prove it anymore. I don't see how anyone could prove anything anymore. This is their fucking book, you know, the U.S. Army Guerrilla Warfare Handbook, period. And now, what are they doing in Syria? We are in the middle of a proxy war. We are in the middle of a Cold War, so to speak, with Russia, and a war on terror that includes guerrilla armies in foreign nations such as Syria. And there's the quote-unquote moderate terrorists, or whatever you want to call them, moderate radicals, you know, the less anti-U.S. radicals, the guys we're arming. You know, America on record is basically arming Al-Qaeda to fight with ISIS, you know, on record. So, of course, does this handbook apply? Does the military care about, you know, domestic sentiments? You know, does the war effort include fucking propaganda at home? What do you think? Does the war effort include stifling dissent? What do you think? Does the war effort include going after people like me who can't stand the philosophies that permeate every level of society in this indignant, unscrupulous nation of thieves, human traffickers, pedophiles, drug-pushing, ninny fucking trash? I mean, what do you think? You know? I mean, do I have to fucking... I guess I do. Oh, no. Give me one moment. Give me one moment now. Give me just a second here. Just a moment here. Bear with me. You know, I have to have this moment. I'm probably going to get a phone call anytime now for the noise. But, you know, and I'm sure a lot of you will understand, did you take your medicine today type bitch shit. But I have to have my moment. Now, what might you call this moment? We'll call it an Emanuel moment. Now, you listen here. All of you perps watching this. I have the manual. I am Emanuel Manuela. I am Manuel Noriega. No, I'm Emanuel Manuela motherfuckers. I have the manual. I've got this motherfucker. Mint condition, pretty much. I've got the fucking manual, you motherfuckers. And I've got this motherfucker to read it and weep. Okay? Army Special Operations Forces Unconventional Warfare. Psychological operations falls under the category of special operations. Not to be confused with special ed, but okay. But alright. They're a bunch of fucking ninnies that are running special operations against me. Psychological operations because I am trying to compromise the integrity of the structure of this fucking nation. They're a bunch of namby-pamby fucking faggot punks, and I have put them on fucking blast. I may as well be bullhorning the fucking president because I'm putting these bitches on blast. I may as well be on every news channel saying, you motherfuckers accept my challenge, you pedophile fucking scum. You imperialist fucking scum. You motherfuckers. Disenfranchising and subordinating everybody. Exploiting everybody. Drugging everybody.
you motherfuckers, as part of your propaganda campaign, as part of your major, your overall psychological operations, your main operation, your main psychological operations program, you are fucking drugging everybody to a certain fucking degree. Who brought the drugs to the fucking ghetto? Who made LSD popular after MK Ultra? Who were those motherfuckers? Who were they? Manantum, who are you? You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. All you motherfuckers. You can't beat me. I'm Heru the Transcendent. I'm Heru the Conqueror. I'm Heru the Avenger. Am I interested in reprisals? I'm Heru the fucking Avenger. Motherfuckers. I'm Heru the fucking Executioner. And I might just open a fucking website or start a website called HeruTheExecutioner.com. Stay tuned, motherfucker, and start uploading videos of me taking revenge or, partaking or conducting reprisal campaigns and uploading the fucking videos. Yeah. From undisclosed list locations, motherfucker, as I'm off the fucking radar. Because you're a bunch of fucking ninnies. Anytime now, on cue. It's your cue, parents. Call the fucking folks. Oh, does he need his medicine? Can we help these demonic fucking scumbags anymore? Can I lick your boots, Uncle Sam? Can I bend my children over for you? Can I drug my children with your eugenic pills, Uncle Sam? Uncle Tom and Uncle Sam are your favorite uncles. Because we love you. Sell you out? We wouldn't sell you out. We're just friends with the eugenicists that want to fucking soft kill you every fucking moment of your fucking life. But sell you out? Please. It's not like we sent you to fucking reform school so you can conform to this satanic society. It's not like we've sent you to the fucking psych ward 10 motherfucking times for being correct in a world that's incorrect, for being right in a world that's wrong, for being holy in a world that is a bunch of blasphemous dogs killing every fucking body. Everyone, you motherfuckers are gonna hear me out. All you motherfuckers.
Okay, I feel better now. That covers it. Thank you.